background. I'm upgrading. I know it's a little bit wrinkly. I need to get a steamer, okay? But this is the eye look that we're going to be doing today. I'm not going to be doing my face makeup in this video. I want it to be all about the eyes. So let's just get right into it, and I hope you enjoy. So to start off with, I'm going to prime my eyes with some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, just because it makes a really good base for the eyeshadows. So I'll just put a little bit of that on my eyes. And I put a little bit on the outer corner and on the inner corner. Since we're doing our eyes first, it's kind of hard to get those areas with foundation. And then I'm just going to take a brush and blend that out. And then I'm going to set that concealer down with the lightest shade right here in the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It doesn't matter, it's just any brush. Okay, and for eyeshadow, I promise that I won't use this palette in the next video, but this is what I use for prom, and I want to recreate the same exact look. So I am using the Jaclyn palette, but I promise I won't use it next time, okay? I promise. So to start off with, I did go in with a transition color, but after that I went straight into dark shades. So again, I'm going to use these two lightest shades right here and just go all over. Bring it all the way in and take it all the way out. We're going to clean up the edge, so it's okay if it's a little bit messy out here. You just want it to be on the outer corner too. And now I'm going in with a little tiny pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431. And I'm going to go in with this really rich brown color right here. And I'm going to pack that on my brush and tap off the excess. And I'm going to follow my natural crease shape, and I'm just going to make some definition. I'm barely touching the skin. It's okay if it's a little bit messy, because we're going to go back in and blend it all and bring it all the way in. Now I'm going to go in with a little tiny crease brush, and I'm just going to gently blend that out. Don't push hard, because you want that definition to stay there. So I'm just going to go very lightly on the outer edges and just kind of feather it up. And if you want a lighter hand when you're blending, hold the end of your brush. And now we're going to start putting the burgundy on the eye. So I'm going to go in with this burgundy shade right here from the palette. And I'm going to use the Luxie 239 brush. It's just a flat shader brush. And I'm going to really pack that on, tap it off a little bit, and then put a little bit more on. And what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to start packing it right on the outer corner. Not taking it in, not taking it up, just right on the outside. And now I'm going to take another small blending brush, and I'm going to start blending that out very lightly. Honestly, the main thing with this look is just really focusing on your blending on your eyes, because it makes the world of a difference. Once you get both eyes done with that step, take a big fluffy brush and go in with those first two transition shades and just kind of go over everything to make sure we're not having any harsh lines. And to make sure this burgundy shade doesn't get blended out too much, I'm going to continually reapply the burgundy throughout the whole eye look. So next, I take the burgundy again on that same brush that we have originally applied it with. And I'm going to pack it on the outside. And this time, dropped it. And this time, I'm going to bring it just a little bit higher and swoop it into my crease the smallest little bit, like that. And then go back in with that same little tiny blending brush. This is the Luxie 249. And I'm going to blend the outer edges. And next, we're going to go in with black. And I know what you're thinking. Black is scary. But don't be scared of it. As long as you take a little bit at a time and just focus on your blending, it's not going to turn out like you have black eyes, I promise. Take a little tiny shader brush. This is really tiny. And I'm taking the black in the Jaclyn palette, but any black works. And when it's on the shader brush, you're going to put it right against the lash line on the outer corner and just tap it up the littlest bit. This is really just going to help with the gradient from black, burgundy to white or cream. Go in with a little bit, and once you get a little bit on, go in with that little blending brush and just easily blend it out. Pull it out a little bit. And then once you get the black on and all blended out, go back in with the burgundy shade. But this time we're going to take it all the way to the middle of the eye. Just like this. Take it all the way up to the crease. And then over the black just a little bit. It's pretty much the whole... I don't know what I just said. And then take your little blending brush and blend it out. Now I'm going to take a little tiny angled brush, hope you can see that, and go in with that first brown color that we used to define our crease with. And I'm going to go in the inner part right here and redefine that hollow of my eye. And then I'm going to go in and blend that out. But don't blend down, blend up. Okay, for the next part, we're not going to be cutting the crease, but we're going to be applying a little bit of concealer just so when we put that white cream shade on, it pops a lot better. So I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me because it's not too opaque. It's not near as thick as the Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm going to take a little tiny brush. This is actually a lip brush, but it's my favorite for concealer on the eyes, like cutting the crease. So I just take a little bit of that concealer on my brush. And this little tiny part that we don't have any eyeshadow on, that's where I'm going to put it. And instead of swiping, I'm going to be patting so I know that I don't put it in the wrong spot. And then I'm actually going to take the white shade in this palette. This is the Tarte Original. And it's the Super Mom shade right there. And I take this with any little flat brush. And I'm just going to pack it on top of that concealer. Now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm just going to clean up that edge. Okay, so I'm not going to be showing my face makeup in this video just because I want the video to be all about the eyes. But if you want to see how I did my foundation in my last routine, it's pretty much the same. I just used a more full coverage foundation for this video, or for this eye look. I'm using the LAgirl Pro Matte foundation. And I love this foundation. I'll show you how it looks because I'm going to come back in a second with my base done, and I'm going to show you how to do the lower lash line and finish up the eyes. But I love this foundation. It's only $8.99 at Ulta, and you can get it off the LAgirl website, but I ordered mine on Ulta. Okay, so the face is done. Now I'm going to move on to my lower lash line, and it's really simple. First off, I take a little tiny blending brush, a short hair blending brush, and go in with the two transition shades, these two, just like the ones we started with. And I'm going to put this underneath my eye. And I left a little bit of that eyeshadow on the corner just to bring it all together. But I'm going to connect this all the way to the eyeshadow on the outside of my eye. And now I'm going to go in with a little tapered defining brush. And I'm going to go in with a medium brown shade. We're not going to use much of this because I want the burgundy feel, but we're going to use a little bit of it. And we're going to put it right on the outer part and bring it all the way in. Now I'm going to take a very defined brush and go in with the burgundy shade. And I'm going to stamp this underneath my eye. And I am bringing this all the way in because I want this look to be very dramatic. Now I'm going to take a little bit bigger of a shading brush and not put anything on it and blend that out. If you are doing this eyeshadow look, I know you're probably feeling like a coon right now, but it's going to come all together, I promise. So now we're done with the lower lash line, and I'm going to apply a matte black eyeliner to my waterline and tight line. And I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eye pencil in black. It's black, it doesn't have a name. I have sharpened this thing so little. I'm going to skip through this because people don't like to watch this. And now I'm not going to be doing a wing, but I'm just going to line the top lash line, but I'm not flicking it out. And I'm using a liquid liner. My favorite liquid liner is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. It looks just like this. It's like $2, and it's so good. It's a little tiny felt brush, and it's so good. So all I'm going to do is just line the top. This little line of liner is just so that when we put fake eyelashes on, you can't see the band of the eyelashes so much. So we're almost done. Now I'm going to take a little tiny brush and go in with this shade right here. It's just a very sparkly cream colored. Don't know what I'm saying. It's my favorite inner corner highlight ever. And we're just going to put that right on the inner corner. And underneath the brow. So now we are done with the eyeshadow. It's looking a little bit more put together. For eyelashes, I cannot do strip eyelashes. I've practiced and practiced and I can't do them. So I use individual lashes. I like the Ardell individual lashes. This is what they look like. Obviously, a lot of them are gone because they're all on this little tray right here from me using them last night. And for my makeup for prom, just to be a little bit different, I bought this pack of these little rhinestones. These are self-adhesive, but it doesn't matter because we're going to use clear lash glue. And I bought these because they have these really tiny ones. You can buy whatever size you want, whatever you want to do. I'm going to use the Ardell clear lash glue. And I grab the little rhinestone, if I can get it, with my tweezers, maybe, and I brush the adhesive on. And you don't have to do this. This is just optional. I just thought it was kind of cool, something a little bit different. I let it dry for just a second, and I'm going to pop this right on my inner corner. like that. So this is the final look. If you enjoyed watching, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.